Hello, Alvin.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you tonight? I mean, I you have sent me your story and you're on the way home probably
Yeah, yeah,
during
yeah.
that time.
I reached home 30 minutes back. It was a long time day actually. But my day hasn't finished yet. After this interview, we have some work to do. We can discuss in this interview later. Yeah.
Yes, you're very busy, but it's good. It's okay. It there's such a thing as good stress, because it's always satisfying internally. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, well, many of the people already know you as the new winner of Mister Superstar Search, but we will still start with you introducing yourself, your age, educational background, and anything else that you wanted us to know.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Santosh Upadhyaya. I'm doctor by profession, and I studied from Institute of Medicine Teaching Hospital. Currently, I am practicing in a dermatology clinic and ICU. And I'm 29 by age, and I am born in one of the rural villages of Nepal that is called Assam. I have a lot of interest regarding social work. It is painting, sports, and photography and videography, and many more. So that is basically me. And right now, I'm into this pageant journey. This is an entirely new industry for me. I started in 2019, but I'm quite optimistic that my this journey will be beautiful because I'm here for some purpose. I want to visualize the pageantry industry in a different way. So I'm trying my best to do that. And recently I won the Superstar Search, and I'm so glad to be in this live session with Alvin.
Thank you very much for that. And let me just ask you, how do you pronounce your last name again?
It is Upadhyaya. Upadhyaya.
Upadhyay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Upadhyaya.
yeah.
I have to learn that, especially after this. I might be releasing my leaderboard for Mister Supranational 2021, so I need to pronounce your last name correctly. Thank you very
Okay.
much for all of those
Thank you.
information. Now, let me just ask you, did someone urge you to join Mister Superstar Search, or was it a personal decision? And what was the motivating factor why you decided to participate?
First of all, there is one guy. I know him from Instagram. So he sent me the link of Mr.
Mm.
SupraStarSearch because I didn't have idea about this competition as it was the first time. I had been following Mr. Supranational, but I had no idea about Mr. SupraStarSearch. Then he sent me the link and he said that you might have to try this. And I then started going through all the things of SupraStarSearch, and I was quite fascinated by the way it is happening. And it was the first international competition, though it was virtual. It was a good experience for me. And then I decided, okay, if I'm going to supranational, either directly or through Superstar Search, I just calculated the benefit that I will get from Superstar. I started preparing few months earlier. I learned a lot of things. I got to know a lot of people, and I learned from them. I got to prepare myself even before the final competition of Mr. Supranational. That was one thing. But after winning this, now I have a lot of responsibilities, and I think it is because of him who sent me the link of Mr. Superstar. So I don't know if I would have come across the Superstar link by myself, but he was the one who did it initially. I would like to mention his name. His name is Rishabh, and I haven't met him yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would love to
I
meet him
mean,
very soon.
it must be meant to be, because you're
Yeah.
here. You won for a reason.
Yeah, that is what I thought. Like Superstar Search is knocking my door, so maybe I should just explore this work, and
Exactly.
it's going really good, and I'm really happy and satisfied with my decision.
And we're very happy too. As one of the judges in the competition, we have been talking how impressed we were with
Thank
your
you.
performances. And you know what? We are just so honestly, this is just based on my observation. We are so happy to send someone like you to Mr. Supranational because your quality would definitely, I'm not sure if it will put pressure to other countries who have not chosen the representative yet, but your selection will definitely raise the bar in this competition, and we are super excited on what you could offer to the competition.
Oh my God. To be honest, to get compliment is always nice, and to get compliment from your judges is like I cannot explain it in words. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Now, I have seen that you have been to a national male pageant before and won that pageant. And now, Superstar Search is a virtual competition, which is quite different from the usual pageant that we are used to. So, in your case, what has been the most challenging part that you experienced in this virtual competition?
Okay, so there was one problem with I would not say it's like a very difficult thing, but one problem was always that we have to record the videos and we have to have some technical people. It's not just performing but making the thing more creative. So that was one challenge that was added in virtual competition. Beside that, when I was doing my swimwear round, I actually prepared for that with my diet and everything for 1 month. And on the day of shooting, there were some technical errors and with the hairstyle and with the makeup that I could not send the original video. Then after 1 month of like not eating proper diet that I usually eat. So on the night I ate a lot of things because it was a cheat day. Okay, I just finished the swimmer round. I want to eat something. And the next day I ate a lot more. And then I went for the editing and I met my editor and we figured out like there is problem with the video. So I was not prepared, and then we have to rush back, and like we only have few hours for the deadline, and we reshooted it without preparation. You know, my all 30 days energy and time was wasted. So so that is one of the challenging thing, but we managed to make it like not the best form of myself, but it was okay for the competition. So also my fellow candidates were also making similar sort of videos, so it was not that tough for me. But if the same thing had happened in the live thing, I would not have got the second chance, you know, to go back and see. So I take it as an advantage and also a learning opportunity for myself.
Yes, very good. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, this is one of the good thing about the virtual competition because there's always an opportunity, especially in recorded part of the competition. There's always an
Yeah.
opportunity for you to do the reshooting.
But
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 of
I was looking
course,
so good on the previous day.
oh yeah, that's what I'm about to say too. Because as what you mentioned, you have prepared for it, and then after that, we can eat everything again, and then something happened. But it's
Yeah.
okay. I believe you did well in that round, and the
Okay.
reason why you qualified into the next round of the competition. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for sharing that. You know, I've been one of the judges, but I didn't know this kind of experiences that you've got.
Yeah,
So thank
I
you for
haven't
sharing that
shared
as
with
well.
anyone because I don't want to make any excuse when I was in competition. I'm just sharing this right now because that was one of the experience, but I didn't want it to make it an excuse in my journey of Mr. Superstar. I just wanted to learn
Exactly.
from it. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, how do you think you are a doctor in your country?
Yeah.
And to us who have followed Superstar Search, many of us are already aware of that. But how do you think your profession as a doctor will help you as Mister Supranational Nepal 2021?
Okay, the first thing is I think there are different professions which have their unique qualities. For me, the reason I joined this medical profession is to serve the community. And for the Mr. Supranational, uh, beside the doctor works, I'm also engaged in a lot of social works. And my project since 2014 has been engaged in health, education, and environment conservation. So I think this purpose, being a doctor myself, I have a little bit of more physical and technological knowledge and technical knowledge about health issues. And in Mr. Supranational organization, the theme is like they are looking for the person with beauty with substance or the person who can aspire and inspire. So
Yeah.
being a doctor and who is serving the community and also who do these things with passion, I think it will benefit me in this pageantry, especially in this competition. So I'm really hopeful and I'll try my best.
Thank you very much. And you have been talking about your social works when we were judging you on that interview. And that's one thing that really impressed us the most because you have been very actively doing it. And it seems like now that you're Mr. Supranational, your platform has become bigger and
Yeah.
you are using your title with a purpose. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, we actually have today, after this live session, we are going to Basantapur. That's the next destination where we're going to distribute the clothes to the homeless people. We did that when we had, I think it was in the semi-final top six round. That's when I started doing this for the homeless people. But even before this, like we started one cloth bank, Sure and Wear, the free clothes for the people in hospital. It was 1 year, 1.5 year back we started that, and now I'm just trying to help people to get warmth even in this cold environment. So today we have one more work that I was mentioning is actually we're going to
Mm.
distribute the clothes, and after that maybe we're returning back at 11 or 12 in the midnight, and then take a nap.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do you even get a chance to sleep? Because
Yeah,
you're
I
very
do.
busy.
Yeah, I do. But like a lot of times when I feel so sleepy. A lot of times when I'm deprived of sleep. But if I'm working on something, I forget about sleep and food and everything. And when I'm driving, I realize, okay, I haven't ate something today, or okay,
Oh, wow.
I didn't have enough sleep, so I feel like sleeping. That's why I have to take a lot of coffee. It's also helpful to burn some calories and maintain, for the fat metabolism and also to keep me awake. And moreover, I'm so happy doing all these things and engaging in a lot of activities. So I think that is how it keeps me going.
Yes. Andre said you're amazing because your first thought is always to serve and give back. Of course.
Thank you so much,
That's
Andre,
one.
for watching.
Yeah, that's the reason why he won. I mean, he's amazing.
Thank you so much. I will definitely keep it as my main goal because it's not the reason that I started social work because of pageantry. But there is a reason that I want to contribute more to the society, and I
Mm.
think being this fashion industry, I have one very important information to relay today. In this world, fashion industry is the second largest industry that contributes to maximum carbon dioxide emission and ultimately to global
Mm.
warming. And a lot of people actually follow the fashion icons, and a lot of people they follow the people in this industry. And I think it is our responsibility to make them realize and engage them in controlling the global warming and climate change. So this is one of the reasons I want to jump into the pond or maybe the ocean of pageantry and start spreading the message.
Perfect. I love that you have a purpose
Yeah,
on why you wanted to join in the field of pageantry because we have to admit that pageantry is a huge platform
yeah.
and you can reach more people. So I'm glad that you are using it with a purpose. Thank you so much. And after listening to and watching and following all of your schedules, as a busy person, I would like to ask, how would you rate your time management?
Well, I have one problem with time management. That is like whenever someone asks me a favor or like I have to help them, I cannot say no. So I just add up those works in my schedule. You know, today I had a lot of works and I got a call from Lions Club, which I am the chartered secretary, and I had to go to that meeting because that was for social work. And there was another invitation for the cocktail party, and I have to sacrifice that cocktail party for this work. So I am usually able to manage the time, but sometimes there's so much work, and my timetable and the traffic timetable is completely not compatible. In such case,
Exactly.
sometimes it's difficult to manage. So these days, what I have tried is, and what I'm practically doing is, I'm trying to keep some more time as a gap, between two works, so that I can utilize that time or compensate that time. So I would rate 8 for now out of 10.
Very good. I mean,
I
you really
want to
have to
make it
work on
9.
that because, yeah, you have to work on that to make it 10 because just
Yeah,
in case you
yeah,
win Mr. Supranational, there will be a lot more to
yeah,
come for you.
yeah. 10,
Very good.
10.
Now,
We'll reach
the
10.
motto of Mr. I'm sorry?
We will reach 10 out of 10 in time
Yes, very good.
management.
Of course, we
That's one
always have
more
to
goal.
work on that. Perfect. Now, the motto of Mr. Supranational is aspirational and inspirational. As a well-accomplished man in different fields, what else do you aspire to be?
Well, there is one more thing that I'm very curious about is the world runs through the politics. A lot of us,
Mm.
we don't like it, but everything in every countries, even in the international platform, it is politics that governs everything. And I think the good leader and good politicians are going to uh, make the future of this world. And I would like to say, we as a human being, we are so fortunate that it is the only earth so far that we have discovered there is life. Scientists have been struggling to find life in Mars. That doesn't mean they are trying to find human being. They're just trying to find if there is a virus or even a bacteria, does it exist or not. And we have been so fortunate and gifted with this earth, but human being the one with the superficial brain capacity, what we're doing is like we're definitely ruining this world. So I think it is a global leader and politicians that should combine together and come together and work on this sector to save and conserve planet Earth. That is how we are going to conserve our existence. So I would like to uh, be a politician and a global leader through pageantry. So this is the ultimate target, and it's not just being there, but working after that for the entire human community and uh, mm, entire Earth. I would say, not just human. Yeah, that is the
Thank you
biggest
for
aspiration.
sharing that. I mean, yeah, thank you for sharing that. I mean, I'm truly impressed. I mean,
Thank
you
you.
have a lot of dreams, and as what other people say, if your dreams will not shock you, then you're maybe not dreaming that much. So,
Yeah,
after listening to what you aspired to be, I mean, that's amazing. I mean, it's always about the purpose that is within you, and this is the reason why we are proud to send you in Mr. Supranational. I mean,
thank you.
I'm just impressed every single time. Now, let's go to the inspirational part. If there's one person or group of people that you wanted to inspire, who would it be, and how do you think you could be able to inspire them?
Well, this is very technically difficult question because I have to be very careful that why those people. I think everyone has very much of their concern that they are right. They
Mm.
think like they believe that they are right. But when I am saying that you guys are okay, you guys need to think this way. Maybe they think that I'm the wrong person. I would like to inspire the world about uh, the terrorism. This is one of the major focus where people are actually fighting to get the peace, which is not true. The truth lies is if there is someone hungry, if you give them food, there is peace. You don't have to fight and bring a weapon and fight with someone to make that person happy. It's just like giving and taking. That is a simple thing that the world is not understanding. And the world is facing the bigger problem of poverty. There is hunger, there is discrimination, and a lot of things that is ongoing. And it can be solved with love, care, and giving. But we have a lot of people who are demonstrating, who are doing the revolution that they say, and ultimately the destruction. So I would like to target those people. It is really difficult job, but I'll try to convince them with practical implementation. Like just give food to someone who is hungry and crying. They will smile and they will be really happy because the happy tummy makes your mind happy. So that is one place I would love to work, but very challenging.
Thank you. As a person, I know that your answers are based on what you truly believed in, and I admire you for that. But on a pageant point of view, I wish I could give you a crown right now. I mean, your
Oh
answers
my God.
are
Thank you.
amazing. I mean, impressed, truly, truly impressed. And we have to let the people be aware that this question are not given to him. He doesn't know what question will I ask. So amazing. Thank you very much for that
Thank you, Alvin.
answer.
I was
Now,
thinking
if
like,
you win,
I was thinking
I'm
like,
sorry.
okay, in pageant, maybe I should give some different answer. I was expecting that, but you said like, okay, this is a good answer. So thank you so much. I was expecting you
I
to tell me
mean,
like in pageant there is some different answer, but that this is what I think and what I believe, and maybe whenever I will be asked some sort of questions like this, I will just tell what I think and believe.
exactly. And the good thing about it is that that's what you truly believed in. And you were able to defend it yourself. You were able to defend why you gave that answer. And
Mhm.
that's the most important part
Thank
about
you.
it. It's being true to what you truly believed in rather than just faking it for the sake of pageantry. So thank you very much for that. And we know that you really mean that. We have, as we have said before, we have seen and heard you speak many times, and we have been impressed many times as well.
I'm flattered. I'm so happy today.
I mean, that's
Thank you.
true.
Thank you.
I'm just being honest because that's the truth. Now, if you will win Mr. Supranational 2021, how do you think it would affect your country?
Well, I would not say affect, but how would it have a positive impact in my country? So,
Hmm.
because I think not just in my country, I'm just not participating in this competition. Let me be very clear. I'm not just participating in this competition representing my country. For now, winning Superstar Search, there are 37 people whom I'm representing there. So I have to represent all of them, and there is more responsibility on me. After winning Mr. Supranational, I think those all countries who don't have the franchise, they will believe that okay, this competition was valid and this competition was very reasonable and very needed, and the winner of the Mr. Supranational could be from these countries. So that would be one inspiration to all the people of these 37 countries, from the countries of these participants. So that is one thing. Other than that, whatever thing I do, whatever things that I will work, that will definitely impact my country, and that will be a proud moment for the people from my country, and that is how I think it will impact my nation. And moreover, I want to have an image of my country that Nepal, who haven't won the major title in pageantry,
Hmm.
it is not that, it's not the country, it is not the people, it's not the lifestyle, or it's not the economy that matters in pageantry, but it is your vision, and it is how you think and how you present yourself matters. So I think this way I'm going to motivate a lot of people in my country, and also set examples for other fellow countries. There are like a lot of more countries who don't believe in pageantry, so I could be the example for them as well.
Wow. I mean, to all of your fellow competitors in Mr. Superstar Search, if they are watching right now, I believe they would be very proud that you are representing the entire group. And of course, your people from
Yeah,
Nepal are very supportive when it comes to pageantry as well. And I'm very
definitely.
sure that they will be very supportive once you go to Mr. Supranational,
Yeah,
especially knowing that they
it's
have
like we
someone as
going
you
to
as a
the
candidate.
supranational. It's not just me, it's like we going to supranational. Let me take it that way.
Exactly. You're bringing the entire nation
Yeah,
with you. So I'm just happy that you are finally getting the chance to represent internationally.
thank you.
Now, when it comes to these pageants, it is very important to know, it is a simple question, but why you? Why should you be the next Mr. Supranational?
Well, I got this question even in my final question, so my answer would be similar. First of all, I have been seeing the photos and I've been following a lot of my fellow contestants. All of them are amazing. All of them have a purpose and all of them are doing good. But for me, I think why I should win is because of the purpose that I carry. I am a very competent person. I am very hardworking, and I'm very focused on my objective. And the objective is to aspire and inspire. And the objective is to inspire the world about health, education, and environment. All of these components are altogether very important for the entire human population. So, since I'm covering that, there should be the healthy population. Without education, we cannot imagine the better future. And without a proper environment, humankind and its existence is in risk. So because of this motive and because how I'm planning to advocate this, and I already have a vision, I think I should win Mr. Supranational. And I will definitely lead all those my fellow brothers with this purpose and also be involved in their purpose, because being a human being, I don't think there should be only one purpose in your life. You can do anything you want. So I can represent all of them.
Wow, that is an amazing answer. Thank you. And I can assure you that you already have one huge supporter in me, because I am pretty sure that I will be supporting you all the way into the finals of Mr. Supranational. And before I ask you my final
Thank you so much,
question,
Alvin.
you're very welcome. Before I ask you my final question, I just would like to grab this opportunity to thank you very much. You are a very busy man, so thank you so much for allowing me to have this interview, to get to know you more, and to personally, this could actually help me in making my future leaderboards as we go to the, as we come close to the future, to the pageant of Mr. Supranational. So thank you so much. And I really wish you all the best, whatever training and preparation that you will do. I really wish that it will change and transform you into a much better and competitive version of yourself once you go to Mr. Supranational. Now, I would like to ask you, what would be your final message to the people who have supported you during your superstar search and now in your journey to Mr. Supranational 2021?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you, Alvin, before going to that answer, because I'm
Oh,
so happy that you invited me for this conversation. And I'm also sorry that I was super busy and occupied that we could not do it earlier, but I think this is very right time. And I'm
mm.
fortunate that you have started the male talk session, and I'm one of them. I don't know if I'm the first one, but I'm one of them, and you have started this thing. And many, many best wishes for you for this new journey, and we are very happy being in a male pageantry, like someone is covering these stories. So that is a good thing for entire male pageantry industry. And beside this, what I would like to say to my people who have been following me and supporting me is, in life, never, never, ever, never, ever be sad about losing or falling down. I always say you that even I have struggled in life. Everyone in your entire community, they are struggling. They have hardship in life. We all go through it, and we all have to rise back. And that is how it happens. After the night, there is always a day, and after the cloud, there is sun. We just don't listen to those words, but we have to feel that. But there is one thing, what you have to do is you need to be firm, composite. Like if you fall down, don't be the one just like a cotton ball. Be solid, be very resilient, be very flexible, so that you can bounce back and you can even get a higher, get to a higher point. So this is life. You have to learn from your downfall and mistakes, I would say. And thank you so much for supporting. We have a huge journey, and I would love to represent you all in the best way possible. And I'll need your support, and not just from Nepal, but from all the countries who are watching it right now and who are supporting me. I'll need your love and support for this Mr. Supranational journey, because I'm not just there to be myself, but I'm there for a purpose. And I want to relay this message to the world that pageantry is not just about fashion. It is about leaving an impact to the world, and that is possible. So this is what I would like to say, everyone, and thank you so much, and lots of love to you all.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that beautiful, beautiful message. And I don't know, I will be uploading this interview as well in my YouTube channel, and I really hope more people will be able to see this, to see how amazing you are as the representative of your country. And again, thank you very much for this opportunity. Of course, Andre, thank you very much as well. And I mean, I'm just impressed.
Thank you so
Truly,
much, Alvin.
truly
I
impressed.
will check the comment section. Please comment in Alvin's video that is going to be uploaded in YouTube. I'm going to see each one of them. Thank you so much, Alvin.
Yes, thank you very much as well. And may you have a great night in whatever plans that you have later today,
Yeah, I'm going to
tonight.
share that in my
And
stories. I'll tag you.
yes, thank you very much. And
Okay.
amazing. So I'll just have, right now, I just want to say thank you. I mean, I wanted to talk to you more, but I know you still have a lot of things to do, but we will talk soon. I assure you that. So now, thank you very much. I have to let you go because you still have
Thank you so
other
much for
priorities, other commitments.
the
Thank you
beautiful.
so much.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you very much.